the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
Tiafo afina mpanyimfo abekire dienti a Mahama ne thank you to ajese na wokono na onimonyam for Johnson Asiedu Nketia odi Mahama achi na ne nyina ane se Asiedu Nketia o monitor Mahama e wo bibi ho a Asiedu Nketia esusu se John Dramani Mahama a plans bi a NDC for no akwakohunu akire no Asiedu Nketia e monitor Mahama se ne be ya Mahama one say Johnson Asiedu Nketia emfanchere mpanyimfo a Mahama eko wo na ase se eni enfofo ehemfo a okwo wo na ase se wo kwakoda wo mo ase no Mahama epese obiodi ade bi a NDC for ehunu akire na se ebe ya on say Asiedu Nketia emfanchere mpanyimfo ninti no ena ma Asiedu Nketia monitor John Dramani Mahama na details ni nyina no mpanyimfo ahwie ni nyina gu omonti amodi tudwa nkese Mahama ni wo building wo mo se Asiedu Nketia na team se wo mo mpene emma saade en emra so fisa de na Mahama ye no etia emra mumienti ensem a mpanyimfo tudwa
sort kwa region bia yempesika mo hini bi no nkasa president ye be mo wakobiem agenda ne no ma sase ye no na me no me ka kire mo se me nka asem ma ne mferi asem we ha Asiedu Nketia di tanki to na tinyina no o monitor president Mahama se onkoye agenda bintia no nyasa akato no ka national chairman Johnson Asiedu Nketia ko nkobi nenti a odi tanki to na tini se o monitor president Mahama se be ya onye diabolic things tintia oni Johnson Asiedu Nketia badu di achiro wani achiro before ansana obeduru hanom no na regional minister prepare obi a obekase ye Mahama nkobiem they did it in Asante region before ansana obeduru hano na maami bi a odunso gu ni momone so odunso gu momone no so di kodwam obi anto na o makwahwehwe na ma no 20,000 se onka se president Mahama bekobiem obekobiem adwamfo ma nyina efo ano so na maami na gine 20,000 e de ase no ho ene okọ isi no vote mu baako ohine baako asore esese Ghana for pass referendum on President Mahama se be ya obekobiem ni nyina ye say ye dey prepare grants no na mekan winning 2024 and beyond babi ya tro ama mahu babi ade ne free asem wenti winning 2024 and beyond no adinsem eba kroma na nsem na start ye no me anam kofa bae na mu be hu nsem no so start na start won case book ni portion no kra nsa na maka meeting no asem ai course winning 2024 and beyond so far conclusion part beer page 56 also the NDC strategy for overcoming the constitutional limitation on John Mahama's presidency involves a combination of public propaganda, judicial maneuvers, and possibly parliamentary influence. It should be noted that if the constitutional interpretation granting Mahama 2 consecutive terms from 2024 is successful, there will be no need for a constitutional amendment. Thus, every effort must be made to secure a positive constitutional interpretation from the Supreme Court. By framing Mahama's leadership as essential for Ghana's progress and drawing on international precedent, we can build a case for constitutional amendment with the proper groundwork laid in the judiciary and parliament, and with strategic backing from international allies like Russia. The NDC can position itself to secure an extended tenure for Mahama beyond 2028, ensuring both continuity in governance and the party's long-term success. You hear? Tihabim. Na hona hun say, woman mean business. Hona abe hun say, woman mean business pa. No munim ni omo ye den. Womo ye. Woman in your moye. Auntie, Oma can be ha. The say. I say, MPP people should be prosecuted. I say, a key element of our strategy must involve spreading a narrative that suggests that upon winning the 2024 election, will work towards amending the constitution to allow him to serve beyond a single term. This message must be carefully crafted to appeal to voters who believe in strong leadership and stability, emphasizing the need for continuity in leadership to ensure long-term national development. The idea is to create a sense that Mahama's leadership is indispensable for Ghana's progress, and that an extension of his term would enable him to implement his vision for the country fully. And no master Tieno, to a mokwa, as a propaganda near day. A year, Juma year, na ink yedday, a come. Or see, in addition to public propaganda, NDC must pursue judicial strategy to challenge the current interpretation. Wamuye yano, and almost say, Wamba make it sure say, Wamba special prosecutor chi, not special prosecutor no, a for swan, yes, so ye biano, no matter na chino wachichi MPP for ye day, atum. Our document to him. Na. One nano mebakai say honorable Erikopoku say on Fuasu say that fase Mahama amano yinu on Fuasu say Mahama Bekobi. The national chairman Asiedu Nketia Fuasu say Mahama Bekobi. In fact, two media dead here. In fact, Vice President Her Excellency Nana Jenana Opoku Ajeman Esunya Akonyane 2028 ya obedi. Eti nano emergency meeting kwaso. Our president Entiman Kobi or Heda Pan one Kobi no because the discussion no na dodo nano ono na scheme all the regions. Ono na scheme through some selected passes. Ono na scheme through some leaders bintinu. Papa, the functional executive committee of NDC. Ekoko shiai. Na sasem ne ba discussion no. Enipa oko meeting ni be a vice president. Jane Nana Opoku Adjima oko meeting ni be only voting right there. Meeting no ko bi because NDC wa ban mu a Bibisa no ultimate vice president nyeden emfirimu enti automatically no functional executive committee no president ne vice yeden eka ho bi na president enam say wono na scheme sa tetem no ehunu mpanfo te say ne de ohene ne kasa ye no enti say no ba bia obeduru bia no obe make sure say Obenya hini bi na hini ni dia tum say president 6 months nie no wa mamuo no ayede enti ebe mo wakobiem enso na dollar shorto agadifo anya dollar and na agadifo akwa black market no makoto dollar 13 series 50 pesos and sana omo de atu kwan akodigwa aba Ghana agadifo bre omo nya dollar no Sa bank rates na mo dia betudwa Bank of Ghana dia betudwa no Ghana dwadifo say 419 enso nam man krofo bi didi en krofo bi mfunu mo aye ma say tetem no ebeba so tie ni ye na tie ni ye wo mo call meeting no ana mo discuss here the next NDC ayi na vice president Timbi how mo prepare Omo discuss here said the MPP. Omo ka say in the meeting. Womo ka say NDC in government should take MPP serious. Because anytime be MPP, ebe opposition issues besi biya no party no. Now they should take MPP serious to say Yesterday, ye betimi anya successful conference. Ye wie decision ye dia ba say ye be yi fra better first no. E wo meeting na say even Asiedu Nketia Oba Bontin be condemn ye no. Asiedu Nketia in the national NDC National Executive Committee meeting. And Vice President Nsem-Pii no. Oka say the decision by the party, by the MPP to elect Frabera first, you know, and very, 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 very good. Now say MPP to me, yes, idea, and this year, because candidate Oba win, you know, or what the whole of 2026, or what the whole of 2027, or what the whole of 2028 year election year, and the party no watch it out. Because babi omo womu nyina yi me boa NDC national executive na no mo kwa emergency meeting efa president Mahama ne toa o kwa complete tanki tono Johnson Asiedu Nketia kan na wanka but oba bontin beka say MPP ye to aba free soro e de aba fam na nye no na honorable Kennedy Japan crop security Asiedu Nketia kra say enye Asiedu Nketia krase nye. But in their meeting, just a week ago, Asiedu Nketia say MPP to me yes idea no a year frabera next year January and this will be in problem in their meeting. And so about publicly on me support to MPP decision in that or be condemn but o condemn no mu ye meeting no akatro mo say hey nkrofo no de we almost say o mo niam no. You're very careful because 2026 ebe ya omodia. 2027 ebe ya omodia. 2028 Frabera nanya 3 good years. And Asiedu Nketia a week ago our NDC functional executive meeting I say party ninya very very careful. But omukwa abontia womunka say decision nye na mom womu fa ho plan. Asiedu Nketia wie ye no say it's about time say afi we kwana wie ye na by 2026 aba kwana wie ye no na NDC yi omo executives nyina and kwan bia wo mbefa so a overtaking MPP I put in place national executives no manya Frabera and obi sorry we meeting ase because obi sorry meeting ase say Frabera de eye ne woso na na omo de na eko and a house no eye divided. And this one I'll mention name. I'll mention name. Mebodini Nama can ye challenge ye? What you say? Obiama message say the modin by uncle. Enti nipa sorry yes Frabera ne de Mahama na ekobiem no na am say say consumption no e ma kwan na obi sorry no challenge o mam modin ya mam modin eh jese ya me na sorry e no so o consumption e ma kwan sa say President Mahama beko binti a big issue I say hwe ni ye and a house no ebeye ho ebeye ho no obia kire na dwene and a house no ye divided and am so okay oba panyina owo fie ho aye jenana agiman opoku agiman aye the current vice president no wo meeting ase and the national chairman. And in fact, Fifi kwete num nyina condemn nipa na say president na never sanako in the meeting. Because Fifi kwete so say no, ono so aye wa de say obekwa akota obi achi na nipa na wini a nipa na ye no running mate. And they say no, ono kan mu is Asiedu Nketia winning Is Erikopoku winning? Is Nana Jane winning? And if you quite is why a word say, or per running mate di. And in the third time, no, or non social. And a young gas now, more fancy executive promotion. One national executive, I'm support to Mahama, third term, no. And I'm paying for no more now. Woman starting 1992, no, woman soon, a year. Or oppose Mahama third term, no. And the house, no, are divided. Because young guys in the free say, Mahama Mirei, Womu didi. And the so mu didi dia, and who be Yasa Mahama betwaso, na didi and I day, Ako. Say Basintele na kase Mahama and Ekobi. Meeting us, it was Basintele na challenge ye. And the sorry said, no, Mokase Frabera dear. In the functional executive meeting, one the sorry cancer say, Omu here new Frabera, near Wasana President Mahama na 2028. And I just say, me challenging you, say, ye. And the house in the year divided, you know. National chairman were interest. 50 quarters who oppose you, third term, no. And I feel homutay, yo, national chairman, yeah, order. Or can't order we and no say. And then on the planning, one, as a president completing the tanky turn. And then Yama, Afriasia, Ekotia party, no corruption issues were. Ekotia some appointees within this short period. I'm going to say you're so worrisome. So within this short period, na corruption issues are free as ye day. Eba. And no ye omo discuss here. And omo discuss Mahama to complain the tanky turn because and so omo say ache obu tot omo discuss here. And na third term agenda Asiedu Nketia koka say by 2026 Ese so mu yi national executives nyina no mu wia no matemanya frabera obe lead party nyesa ba bia MPP kono MPP a dangerous party a ye betima gitumi ayeden afro mu nsam eno na Basintele sori ka say a new omu yi frabera because omu wa frabera dada eye President Mahama and then Joseph Yamin contacted him our meeting ase and to omu bo so wie ye no Mosquisto ankasa wa mowa meeting ase wa mowa tamatem de ni ba o meeting ase no mosquito or word ni o kan ya nse or call for meeting no amana ba wie na mo vice president wa ha niam o mabobo so no nyina no so wo bibi kan ana ma me say I beg you leave me out of this. Say I no can you or say chairman, I beg you, leave me out of this. And this is mo dia grow na mo ko meeting ba meeting na mo ba ko me matade esen ho mo ko meeting no na matade esen wo mo ko meeting na nsem we pie ye no mosquito ka say ma me ne mra because yes so mo ko meeting na wia na se President Mahama wo ha ono na address wo mo fana ansana wo mo di crossing bibi aba in MPP sa na tie ye wa ba mu no ye committee nyina wia president ni na address MPP na ye dia pon enti we so president ni ho ana ye se maame una ye vice president ni wa ba yi nsema ya bobo so wo bibi kan o say please chairman leave me out of this enti wa mo wa abstaining onka wasam until third term agenda now must started to influence people any sika mudi be wuram enyina no yenim na eduru hɔ a ye beka mu asem ne ya baba mu because book no yeren eda hɔ mu book no da hɔ ekwana mo befa so a bribe some MPs a mo ye MPP for na amendment no wa mo ba ebeka so ye de ye nka ho asem ana ye nkonko defend e wo mrase bedwam nyina no mo hihye no fefefe and we know or say securing parliamentary support for constitutional amendment if a constitutional interpretation is not appropriate, the NDC can consider a constitutional amendment. Passing a constitutional amendment will require a significant support in Parliament, which could prove challenging given the balance of power between the NDC and MPP. To overcome this, we must infiltrate the MPP and secure the support of MPs who can be persuaded to vote in favor of the amendment. Financial inducement and other rewards should be promised to those willing to cross party lines or abstain from opposing the amendment. Enti ha mo amote ho a mo keka niema ewom sai